Alright, so I thought I'd give a little video tour of the new addition from the outside, in case anybody has any ideas about landscaping or whatever. So anyway, we opted for the low-cost porta potty, rather than putting a bathroom inside. I kind of like the green, but Mona's not too keen on it being in the driveway. But anyway, so here we are approaching the porch. As you can see, we added the cement stoop in the front here, and the door got moved to the front of the garage. Backing up a little bit, you can see the door and the cement porch again, like I had said, and the window for the front room. And let me just walk around to the side yard, and you can see they had to do some backfill back here. As you can see, we kind of lost a little bit of grass here, but we'll have to replant this. And it does slope off quite steeply here, but let me just back up a little bit. There we go. And there's the view of the porta potty again. And as you can see, the slopes back a little bit. Look at the John Deere temporarily. So now it's taking a little walk into the backyard. Let's see. You can see there's actually a sort of basement, not quite deep enough for a walkout, which might have been kind of good, but you can see the fencing here with a little bit of temporarily moved. You can see there's a porch, glass porch, and then so the basement has a couple of windows which are about head high. Let me back up a little bit. You can see this a little bit better from the back. There we go. So I'm kind of zoomed out as much as I can. Go back a little bit further here. Try to hold this little tiny camera steady. A little tricky. But anyway. Alrighty. So there it is. There's the rest of the house. Very private back here. This is really pretty nice. So the fencing, and then there's the bathroom door up there, and the back door. So anyway, so here's the fence. So what I'm thinking, here's what we're thinking. So we're thinking of moving this fence way over here and just following the lot line, well, not really the lot line, but the cleared line that is on an angle out maybe to the left of that the tractor there. The other choice would be to just make a little angle and just come up like 10 feet on the side of the house, make a little walkway. But anyway, this is what we're thinking. So let me just follow this up a little bit from this angle, and then let's see. So this would be all grass, loom and whatever, and then going down this way, so the fence would come along this way, kind of even, with the woods over here, because we need to leave this woods. We're not supposed to cut beyond these trees, even though we own the property. And then I'm thinking I'd like to leave this open and maybe put my shed over here. I thought that would be kind of neat. Anyway, so what we're thinking is, loop around again. So the fence would come up this way, and then maybe a funny angle this way. I'm not quite sure yet. And then maybe a big gate down here to get into the backyard. And then we're thinking of maybe just bringing the fence up, maybe about 10 or 15 feet, 10 feet maybe, in front of the porch. So the fence would come up this way as I'm walking, pretty much in line where I'm walking. Oh, steady as she goes. And then up this way, and then back here. So basically there'd be like a gate right here. Let me loop around this way a little bit. So there'd be like a gate here, and we'd come in, and then like inside here would be inside the fence. And then we could let Lily out through this door over here, through the garage, or we can let her out from the critter room, which would be fine. Or also Mona can let some of her critters out in the front here. So the fence would go kind of about maybe 4 or 5 feet in front of the porch. It would just be a chain link. And then maybe inside the chain link, maybe put rocks, because you can see that little groove there is from the roof runoff. You can see the roof overhangs quite a bit, and gutters are really not preferred up here in New Hampshire. They're really a pain. So that's far enough away from the house that I don't really care about a gutter. I may need to put a little diverter up there. Plus that roof line is like a three roofs come together there, so there's quite a bit of runoff down there. But I think if we had rocks, I think that might be fine. You know, I'm not sure what it's going to look like in the winter. But anyway, so I think I may need some kind of a step here too, because this is quite, I'm thinking it's probably about 10 inches, maybe a little bit more, maybe 12. So we may need a little bit of a step there, or maybe they'll just grade it back a little bit. Not quite sure. You can see we've got a couple of lights on the porch up here. Outside plug, which is kind of cool. So this might be a nice little place to sit, relax a little bit. You can see it kind of matches the other side of the house, which is kind of has a similar type of arrangement. Okay, so it kind of looks very nice and symmetrical. Inside the garage, they had to finish this wall, so that you can see this had to be, we used to have a window over here, and we used to have the door in the back there, and then the window. So now the door is here. If I can back up, you can see it a little bit better, so that's pretty cool. So this is looking pretty nice. Temporary hookup for the washer dryer. That'll be inside the other room. The doors are locked right now, so I really can't get inside, but let me just back up from this angle a little bit so you can kind of visualize. It's really tough to see being zoomed closely like this, but so here's the porta potty. Here's the door. The door is going to be painted brown. The windows on the right side will have a couple of shutters, so that'll match the rest of the house. That'll be pretty cool. So I think that'll look nice if we had a little fence, and the fence will go all the way down to that corner, and we'll gain all that side yard in the backyard. And we're going to have to add the sprinklers back in for the front here, because that's kind of getting kind of brown. So anyway, that needs to be redone. And then you can see it's pretty nice looking, huh? It just sort of blends in with the house. So anyway, so I guess that's about it for the video tour. Once the inside is open, I'll be able to go inside there.